Hi, my name is Cicely Lewis, and this is a work of nonfiction. No names have been changed, no characters invented, no events fabricated. This is the immortal life of Henrietta Lacks. I think everyone should read this book because it's a powerful story of a woman with no rights, but with sales that changed the world. Her name was Henrietta Lacks. Scientists referred to her as Gila. Miss Lacks was a poor black woman whose cells were taken without her permission. Her cells became vital for the development of the polio vaccine, cloning, gene mapping, and more. Her cells were bought and sold by millions, yet her family couldn't even afford medical insurance. I have read many books, but this book changed the way I looked at science and at life. So I highly recommend The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks by Rebecca Skloot.
For nearly 60 years, Henrietta's cells, also known as Gila, have been a dominant part of scientific research. Who was the woman whose cells were taken? Rebecca Skloot set out to find the answer, and this book is a response to that question. Skloot's account of the 10-year span of searching for details about Miss Lacks' life required her to visit a poor black neighborhood near Baltimore. There she met Henrietta's family. It was there she met Henrietta's family. Next, she traveled to Johns Hopkins, where Henrietta was treated for cancer and her cells were taken unknowingly. Afterwards, she went to Virginia and the tobacco plantations where Henrietta grew up. And she spent time with Henrietta's daughter, Deborah, who embarked on the journey with Skloot to find the answer to these questions. It is an amazing story, one that will keep you wondering with amazement. It will force you to revisit science and inquire about scientific practices. I wasn't able to put it down once I started it, and you won't be able to either. All of us have a connection to the story. All of us have benefited from these cells. These cells have been around since 1951 and have helped so many people around the world. The reviews for this book have been phenomenal. Winner of several awards, including the 2010 Chicago Tribune Heartland Prize for Nonfiction, the 2010 Wellcome Trust Book Prize, and the American Association for the Advancement of Science's Award for Excellence in Science Writing, the 2011 Audie Award for Best Nonfiction Audiobook, and a Medical Journalists Association Open Book Award. The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks was featured on over 60 critics' Best of the Year list. The author of Night said, "We must not see any person as an abstraction. Instead, we must see in every person a universe with its own secrets, with its own treasures, with its own sources of anguish, and with some measure of triumph." Everyone should read this book. This book will change your life. It changed mine. Now we know who the little girl in the picture is, and now we can begin to learn her story.